Doggy Bakery. Huh. Oh, look at that. A bakery just for dogs. Huh. Yeah, it's a doggy bakery. Hmm.
I walked by and then I came back and we came out and I came back and I'm standing there leaning up against the wall, just resting.
He's still got your phone in his hand, I think.
There, and he comes out and he grabs my monopod and my phone.
I got his phone, he pepper sprayed the fuck
Yeah,
out of me. I put my hand in front of his
tried
camera.
taking it from me.
I put my hand in front of his camera, he pepper sprayed the fuck out of me.
He grabbed my camera. He grabbed my shit, grabbed my phone. So I pulled my pepper spray. I told him not to touch me. So I pulled my pepper spray.
You guys got your IDs on you?
Get their information and we start to get his side.
That's
Not getting my
That's
ID.
fucking armed robbery, man. He came out with a gun and robbed me.
I'm not getting your ID.
No,
Why?
because I was down there. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
so you don't need my ID.
Is this a good address for Lansing?
Yep.
You guys both live in Lansing?
Put his hand in front of my camera. He grabbed my shit and tried to take it.
Why?
He
What
did
were you
take
doing?
it.
I'm standing on the sidewalk recording
Were you recording?
whatever I can see. He came out, asked me what I was doing. I said, taking pictures. He told me to go away. I told him to go away. Then he came, I called him a cupcake and he came at me.
We're gonna need your camera as well.
No.
He wasn't
No.
here. He was down there.
No,
I was down there.
He was all the way down there. I'm
You were
telling you,
filming
he was
him
all
as
the way
well.
down there.
We're not gonna be looking
my
through it
phone.
without
I
getting
want
a
my
warrant,
phone.
but we're gonna be this is
What do you mean? I didn't
No,
commit a
I
crime.
was
You
down
don't-
there.
It's not evidence. I didn't commit a crime with my phone. You don't get to take
It
my
has
phone.
video of it.
No, it don't.
Yes.
It don't because he already had the phone in his hand. Call your supervisor. Call the chief. I didn't commit a crime. You don't get to take my phone as evidence. I didn't commit a crime. My phone is not evidence. It did not see anything. He
A
already had
violation of the First Amendment right there.
It wasn't even. You can see the video. He was all the way down there by the doggy bait. I was standing right here. I was recording. No, it's not. He took that. He snatched that from me, and then he snatched that from me, and then I pepper sprayed him after he assaulted me. Sir, my ass, I didn't commit a crime. You don't get to take my phone as fucking evidence. I didn't commit a crime. Bullshit. That's my only fucking phone that's theft. That is theft. It's not evidence. There's no video on there. You can
Nope.
watch it right now. There's no video on
I
there.
was down there at the doggy
No, it's not.
bakery.
It's not evidence.
Just ask
I
him.
didn't
Yeah.
commit a crime. He did. He came out here armed and assaulted me. He
He's
came
saying-
out armed and assaulted me. I did not commit a crime.
He's saying that you pepper sprayed him when he tried to tell you to ask you to stop.
He's lying.
Okay.
Watch it. It's on the phone.
I
Watch
thought you
it.
said it wasn't on here.
Me spraying him's not on the phone. Him coming out and saying, "What are you doing?" and me saying, "I'm recording in public," and then him telling me to go away.
No, I didn't. I was
Told him to
all
go
the way
away,
down at the doggy bakery.
Oh, I just didn't know if you saw it, like, as you walked down here.
No, he just yelled, "Call 911," and I turned around and came down here.
Call the chief.
What do you guys got going on
He was
over
down there.
Just walking around recording.
Call the
I
chief. He
I
was
told
down
somebody
there.
else.
Can I get your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Tyson. That's my name.
Badge number?
Badge numbers we don't give out.
Oh, why not?
Because we don't have to give out badge numbers.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing. Yeah, I'm Officer Tyson, but you can Google it.
Alrighty.
He's a liar. It's on there. You can see he came out and he told me to go away. I told him to go away. Cupcake. As he was going back in, he came back out.
business card?
Grabbed my mono.
What's that?
You need a business card?
I don't have any.
And then
No, do you need
snatched
mine?
it.
Oh, sure, that'd be
I
cool.
pulled out my pepper spray and sprayed it because that's
no.
fucking
Yeah, no.
strong
Can you
arm
write the call
robbery.
number on
Then
it?
he pulled his gun out and took off inside with my
That,
phone.
you want one? Yeah, phone number.
That's theft. That's strong arm robbery.
So he pulled out the gun after you sprayed him, right?
Yes, after he snatched my camera equipment.
I'll be right back. I'm not talking.
Okay.
Okay, but we're gonna be looking at this. But he's He's also saying that
He was all the way down there. I'm telling you, he was all the way down there. There's no way he could have seen it.
All right. Do you have any of it on your video?
I don't. I was down there at the dog bakery, right down there.
Okay.
And I was like this, waving at the ladies, and I hear him yell, "Call 911!" And that's when I spun around and saw the guy running back in. That's all I saw.
All right. Sit tight.
$1,000 phone, you can just take my shit.
Yeah, I'll bet it shows him grabbing your phone.
What's that?
Huh? No. Just to get to come out in public and assault and take their fucking shit. Whatever I can see. Whatever I can see. Huh?
You doing like a project or something?
I walk around downtown areas and record. Do public tours of downtown areas.
Thanks, sir.
I'm damn near disabled. He's a lot stronger than me. You start grabbing on my equipment, taking my equipment, I have a right to defend myself. I'm way too old to be wrestling with some guy. I'm good. Yeah. You know, all he had to do is keep going. He was already going in, and he turned around and came back out.
Can you do me a favor, just keep your hand in your pocket for a second? Or at
Ain't
least,
nothing in my pocket, man. I'm not a suspect.
well, right now I'm asking you.
Oh, I wonder if their camera caught it. Maybe,
Right.
maybe not. Probably not.
Maybe not.
I mean, we got cameras all down here, so we need to look into it. No issue. I'm Officer Tyson.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You just seen the chief over there. He's a super nice guy.
I heard you guys were giving out squeaky pigs. Do you still have squeaky? Can I have one?
Absolutely.
Can I actually have one?
You can, brother.
I'm gonna put it in my office.
There you
so-
go.
Right on. Or you can put it on your dashboard.
That's right.
Because I started it as Duck Duck Jeep for cops.
Okay, because somebody gave me one the other day. It was a ducky with it had like a sheriff's hat and a brown badge on it.
Right.
I was like, that's pretty funny. So
Right.
I add to it. So,
Right on.
Good, guys.
everything's good, friend.
I'm trying to steal my phone,
All right,
man.
cool.
I'll catch up with you.
Call. You got my
Yep,
number?
I got your number. I'll call you in a
All
little
right,
bit.
cool. Sounds good. Calls everything all right.
We don't ever cause trouble, break the law or anything, man. I just walk up and down the sidewalk and record what I can see. I told him I'm just taking pictures, man. He's like, move along. Well, I don't have to. I'm standing on the sidewalk.
Right.
I'm, you know.
The only thing is like somebody called.
Yeah, we just came from the grocery store. He invited me in. I checked out the road.
There's Frickin's phone right there. Cop stole it.
Right.
Because if you guys get that, I just don't want somebody to call
Right.
that one and they see your video and they're like, well, why'd you call that one in my house?
Right.
Something like that. So if you guys could do that, that'd be great. I'm not gonna force you guys to do nothing. I'm just
Right
asking
on.
common courtesy.
Right on.
You guys
Yeah,
know.
we try not to, you know what I'm saying, unless it's about us. If it's about us, we try to see if the laptop's left open, we're going to
Secure.
record it. But the best preventative practice is just put the laptop every time you do that. You
Well,
don't even have to worry
that's why when I was in Detroit, we had laptops and you could close them.
These you don't
These you
do
have to
it.
hit the screen off button.
Oh, okay.
And like, so when we pull up and we got stuff going on, sometimes we forget.
Right.
So that's usually the best way to do it. But I appreciate the squeaky, man.
Yeah,
It's actually
no worries,
awesome.
brother.
I was actually just talking to the
fucking
chief.
scared the shit out of me, man. Because as he grabbed my shit, as he's grabbing my shit and grabbing for my phone, I'm trying to grab for my mace. And while I go to grab for my mace and pull it out, and he goes for his gun. I hadn't even squirted it yet. He was already going for his gun.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? Pull that out and shoot me. I'm not taking that chance. And he got it all the way out on me.
Okay.
And I started backing up, and I was going to try and get around the corner, and then he went back in.
Gotcha. Okay. That's my captain, Captain Carter's here, so I can talk to you.
To say you're going to take my phone is just bullshit. That's my personal property.
Hopefully it works like that.
You don't get to just take my personal property. I didn't commit a crime. If I committed a crime and there was evidence of that crime on my phone, then
yeah.
maybe.
Do you happen to, you know, if you videotape him pulling a gun out or anything?
No, he done had my camera in his
Okay,
hand. He
got
done had taken it and was down at his side or whatever, and all I was left was that. So I
It
didn't
still
even
might have
record
caught it. He might not have
Well,
stopped
that's what I'm
recording
I
yet.
don't know what it caught while it was in his hand.
If
But I do know it caught him coming out, telling me to go away, me telling him to go away, kept taking. He came back out and took my shit.
well, if it did happen to capture the document, do you mind if we take a look at
I mean, we can look, yeah. That's my only phone, my only way to communicate, man.
I like to have a little bit of common courtesy. I know something.
I got no problem showing you the video. I just don't want my phone taken.
I
even
wouldn't
send
want-
you-
I wouldn't want
would
my
even
phone
send you a copy of it.
I wouldn't want my phone taken.
You know? I'll more than gladly send you a copy of the video.
Where you guys from? No.
No.
Where you guys from?
I'm from
Elsewhere.
Elsewhere?
Yep.
Okay, give me a
Say
general
elsewhere.
region of where you're from.
Near
He
Lansing.
said
Near Lansing? Okay.
St. Elsewhere.
Near Lansing.
Yeah, he's got my license, so you know.
You guys,
he knows exactly where
videotape all
I'm
over the
from.
state. You guys go countrywide.
Everywhere.
We go all over the state. We try to go to as many states as we can, but you know, travel's hard nowadays.
Okay. You guys have a YouTube channel?
Yep.
Which channel?
Frickin' media.
That's pretty good one. Is it actually spelled frickin'? Like
F-R-I-C-N.
F-R-I-C-N-B?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And then mine is Michigan Constitutional Crusader.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't hide who we are. Well,
Hey,
we
listen,
do everything, man.
it doesn't bother me.
This is our constitutional right to be able to walk around in the board, you
That
know?
is what I told the last person I talked to.
Yeah.
I said
I'm
the
sure
only-
you've had a lot of phone calls.
I said the only thing that again, is if it's confidential information, then I ask them to, I say, hey, can you guys at least, if you're going to post videos, block it out, whatever.
Right.
That's my,
But actually, you should tell the caller if you've got confidential information laying out, you should either put a paper over it or
100%.
turn it over,
100%.
turn your screens or
Yep.
something. But yeah,
oh, I agree. I don't disagree at all, but that's what I am. That's kind of how I am.
Right.
I think
Wait a
that's-
minute. You were in there with his license face out so those guys could record his info?
yeah.
Is that kinda like
Seriously?
recording people they're doing outside?
I'm not recording
That's
my
his personal info. We're not
license.
recording personal info, asshole. The fuck is wrong with you? Why you gotta be so ignorant? What a douchebag. You're nice, but that guy's a douchebag. He did that on purpose, I guarantee it.
Well, I can tell you sometimes what I usually try to do is I usually try to put it underneath and cover the face. That's usually what I try to do.
Yeah, still my address and everything's exposed. You should turn it around backwards.
You can't always do it perfectly every time.
I know.
Unfortunately.
Details matter,
I agree.
man.
I agree. Hey, I don't disagree. And maybe that's something I'll think about. Maybe I'll be like, hey, no,
Right.
this guy said it to me. I can change it.
Yeah. Because what if he's got cameras in there and he's seen my license and he decides to be vindictive? Now he can have access
Well,
to my information.
He should not have access to it. So hopefully he doesn't. If he does and there's an issue with it,
Right.
feel free. I gave you my card. Call on down and there's an issue with it. You can let us know and we can talk about
What's that officer's name, do you know?
it. Officer Riam.
Officer Riam?
Riam, yep.
He's getting a complaint for that.
I'm just tired of being assaulted out here and somehow I end up being the bad guy. And they want to take my camera, my phone, my equipment, my stuff. And I don't do
no.
nothing to nobody.
Hey, what's up,
How many
man?
of you are there today?
indoctrination? What's up, brother?
How many of you are there? Just you three, or you guys got more?
Oh, there's tons of us all over the place.
Well, no, I've seen. No, I know.
He's one of my subscribers.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I was just in there listening to the scanner, and I was like, holy shit, Steve.
what kind of jacket is that? I like that jacket.
Grimfrost.
I like that. I like the logo too. That's sweet.
Yeah, the dude came out, told me to go away. I told him to go away, cupcake, and he came back out and grabbed my equipment. You don't get to do that, especially when you're armed, man. What is wrong with you?
Strong arm.
That's strong arm robbery all day long.
Or
Putting your
felonious
hands on me
assault,
or
either
my
way.
equipment is it's a crime. You don't just get to put your hands on people and their equipment, especially when they're holding it. And then the other
you
guy,
live?
the captain,
Oh, right
wanted
on.
to take my phone.
Hi, live stream.
Will you be able to bring up the video to show him?
Yeah. I don't want to butt on the ground.
That's right.
Don't
Listen,
get a
I am
littering
not-
ticket.
I'm not about to be doing all that. So,
Hey,
Hey, you'd be
in
surprised,
Kalkaska,
Oh, I believe
a
it.
cop tried to tell me I was littering because of the ashes.
Show him?
right?
I've talked to
That was
him.
nuts.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I went, and the other officer got my
Because I rubbed the ashes off and then I put the butt in my pocket.
And I'll be back there.
And the guy tried to say it was both a fire hazard and littering. Ashes.
Okay. I mean, maybe if you were in an empty field of dead corn in the middle of July.
Exactly,
Maybe,
but I was on a
maybe.
sidewalk with nothing but grass or concrete and asphalt around.
You guys got good camera.
I got an S22, but Calhoun County has it right now.
Oh,
Somewhere.
God.
It came up missing. They don't know where it's at. That's a long story. So, see, I'm standing right there.
Yeah.
Window shopping. I heard them call to leave you guys alone out of the courthouse.
Yep.
They're like, yeah, we talked to them. Don't worry about it. They're just recording.
What's that? Why are you filming this? Filming what? I'm not filming.
I wish I'd have heard when he came out and asked why you were filming. I'd have turned around and come back and caught the whole thing.
Bye. Bye, Cupcake. What are you doing?
Oh, you did see his gun there.
You know what? Not anymore.
He had it fully out of the holster.
Can you email that to me?
I can.
Okay. No, you might tell you can email that to me. Oh, I can see. Oh,
Okay, you see that?
Yep.
Then you
Yeah,
go
my
back
phone.
in with
Yeah, I
my
got
phone.
your card.
I'm out of cards. If you want to have him email that to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got it, Hard?
Yeah, he's got my card.
Yeah, I got
it.
If
Okay.
you want to email it to me right now, that way we can get it. So
Okay.
that way I don't have to try to track you down.
How
It
do
sounds like you guys are
It's
hard
an
to
hour and a
track
half long.
Oh,
The
yeah.
video's an hour and a half
Can you
long.
you know how to crop, right?
I can cut it.
Okay, yeah. If you
I can
cut
cut
it,
that out and email it to you.
Yeah, if you want to
Okay.
do that, just at least. Can I get a phone number for at least one of you guys so I can at least?
You have mine, don't you?
Listen. I
Okay,
came
I
up
got
late.
you. I got
so,
you. No, you
go
have
ahead.
mine then. I got no problem.
What's phone number?
Yeah. Nothing in there. I got to hide from anybody. You know, everything I do is out in the open on camera for the most part.
I actually parked right by you guys, too.
Oh, did you?
I
It's
thought
going.
you guys
It's
would be
taking
over
it,
by the
man.
courthouse.
It's going,
I turned down the
right?
road there. I was like, oh, wait. There's MCC's car.
Yeah, I'm glad I got the magnetic mount on my gimbal. It did tear my shit up.
So it popped right off. No more breaking the gimbal.
No more breaking the gimbal. The phone comes right off with the magnetic mount.
So we're gonna clear up. I'm gonna hang out with you guys.
Okay.
We'll get the video and we'll get out.
Thank you, Captain.
If my face looks washed out in the videos, can you guys buff it up here?
We sure can, man. Absolutely. We sure can.
I just put a smiling clown face over it. Then nobody will get to see it.
Nice. I don't need all that.
He's like, come on, man. I'm being nice.
What's your Instagram like? How would I find your Instagram?
Indoctrination.
Indoctrin in the nation.
Spell it.
Just like the other.
My nickname is Doc.
Oh, okay. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome.
And he indoctrinates everybody. So
That sounds a little off.
Well, it's better than
Use the verbiage a little different.
it's better than inseminating everyone.
that's true.
Wow.
It's
I
true.
will tell you
I heard that many years ago. After my second kid, my second divorce, I'm like,
What was that? I was
time to get
watching a
fixed.
movie the other day, and somebody said they.
I stopped at 6.
And they were like, "No, that doesn't sound right." No,
Oh my gosh. I try. I mean, it's hard to watch TV anymore with all the stuff that's on there. It's so hard to find good TV
I
anymore,
gotta turn
man.
on that Hulu or something, watch some old shows.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm going back to the 70s and 80s and watching 70s and 80s shows and movies. Binge on some Matlock.
Listen, I'm not calling you old, but I ain't that old.
I am old.
What are you?
Middle-aged.
45?
47.
47?
He's older than me. He's probably older than both of us.
51.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys don't look that old. You definitely, you don't look 50.
No, he
I
don't
mean, the
look- he
gray
don't look
beard
that old.
doesn't help.
No.
No, why don't you just ferment that shit? Why don't you just
My wife
ferment that
likes
shit?
it.
No, you gotta do the touch of gray.
That's what
where
my
it
wife
makes it
said.
Just like the,
My wife likes my gray.
Salt
and
and
my
pepper?
baldness.
the salt and peppers. You got a little salt and pepper. Though.
Yeah.
Mine
It's all
does.
natural.
Once it grows out, it's all gray.
When I grow mine out, I look terrifying.
You should try the Reno 911 stash, bro.
So we're firefighters too.
Oh, are you?
So we're not allowed to have beards or anything. We can have a mustache. Mine looks like I smeared peanut butter up there and he's left it. I can't. It looks terrible. It's a challenge. There's some.
I'm so gonna put that on you. A smear of peanut butter on the video.
That's fine. Listen, I've embarrassed myself quite a bit in my life. It's gonna be fun.
These guys can't laugh at ourselves. Who can we laugh
Yeah,
at?
well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I laugh at myself all the time.
Okay, I'll leave your face, but I'm putting clown faces on both of them.
Go crazy in this world.
Hey, feel free. Listen, that ain't my business. Now I know where I can at least find it.
Hey, right?
Right?
Yeah, I actually put a short up of that attack.
Really? You did?
That guy.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I was like I said, I haven't seen him since that. Like, I know he was hanging around here for a while, but I haven't
10
seen him
minutes.
since. I hate those e-scooters. They just cause.
I don't understand why it upload faster to YouTube than to Drive. I just don't get that.
Google's
Yeah,
trying-
no, it's weird.
Google's
It's
trying
no
to
Google.
suck all of your information out of it.
Man, every time I try to upload something to Google Drive, it takes freaking
Even on a
forever.
desktop.
Forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do our social media stuff for the department, and I make videos. I try to download them, and it takes forever.
That's crazy. So I like YouTube. It's a little faster. And it goes straight from my phone to YouTube.
OneDrive's a
untouched.
bit faster too. I like OneDrive.
Yeah.
You know, I do IT stuff on the outside.
Well, YouTube's the second largest search engine in the world. You know that?
Yeah.
Is it what?
Second largest search engine.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. And Musk wants to buy it. I wish he would. Bring
Yep.
back freedom of speech instead of all the bullshit YouTube tries to put on us.
You can type anything in YouTube and you'll find something.
Oh, yeah.
Blows my mind.
Yep. Sure will. Things you wouldn't even think you can find on YouTube, you find on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Things you shouldn't find on YouTube. You can
Right.
find on YouTube.
Assholes with cameras. I'll be the first one to admit I'm an asshole. I admit it.
Well, I know what you guys are doing. It can probably be frustrating when people keep interrupting you and what you're trying to do.
It can at times, yeah. And then it's just like, you know, go inside and leave me alone. I'm not bothering you. I'm standing outside looking at inside your big windows in your store
I
that
bet-
you're selling stuff
I bet
both
you
times.
And you know what? It's there's two ends of it. You have some folks who are like, hey, free advertising. You know?
It's like I told
That's
you,
how I would handle it.
The
I
guy
mean-
in the jewelry store down there invited me in to check out his Rolls Royce.
Oh, he's
He,
great.
he didn't mind at all that we was there with a camera.
We tried to get a couple of different businesses to, free advertising. Oh, no.
See,
It's like,
and
what?
This is
50,000
Monroe. And you live here.
65.
Monroe's not used to it.
Almost 65
Monroe
now.
doesn't like cameras coming in and out. It's an older kind of place.
Well, I guess we'll just have to keep coming back till they're okay with it.
Like I said, if you're gonna come back, send me an email first. All right?
Oh, I can't do that.
Be like, hey, freaking media will be in town, so if you get any calls. All right, well.
We don't want them to call the cops, but if they do, it's an opportunity to us to interact with local law enforcement as well, and see how they, think what they think about public photography.
Yeah. Well, like
Right.
we have our shop with the cop thing tonight,
Mhm.
and we take like 20 officers down there. We buy, it's our charity thing we do.
Right.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, we wanted to take a bunch of videos and pictures, and so they were kind of worried. They were like, well, with kids, and I was like, well, they're in a public place.
Right.
I was like, technically, but I was like, I get where people are coming from because
Right.
kids. I get
Right.
that.
I get there's pedos out there that get off on that kind of
We're
shit.
trying to do
I
it for
get
the right thing.
Yeah.
So that's when you call a local news
7 minutes
organization to do it, and nobody will complain about that.
Yeah. Well, no, but God's are good.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and go in and just wait for this.
Yep.
Got 7 minutes left.
Yep.
Thank you.
Here, Captain, I got something for your dashboard.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is a compliment.
Come on, man. We
Sweet.
It's just like Duck Duck Jeep, but for cops.
Hey, you guys need squeaky bacon ones, though.
Huh?
Oh man, that's a good idea. Squeaky
Yeah.
bacon.
Or you guys should get some bacon strips. Hand out some bacon.
You was gonna get a bag of bacon bits and carry them around with him.
I might eat it. I'm pretty hungry right now.
Get the little bag of Coke.
Hey, man, you want to buy a bag of Coke?
The fact that it's a red baggie, too.
That's funny.
I forgot I had that
I
on me.
forgot you had that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a little bag of Coke, man. Nothing wrong with it at all.
Oh, did you see like the most liked tweet or something like that ever is Elon Musk when he said he's going to buy Coca-Cola and return it to the original ingredients.
The original
Yeah,
formula.
with cocaine in it.
That's how idiotic our society is. That's the number one. Like, there's people putting out inspirational stuff.
Yeah.
there's news about like even like Ukraine and Russia,
Right.
And then we're like, cocaine.
I might switch to Coke if they go back to the original formula. I'm a Pepsi guy, but I might consider switching.
You'd be drinking about a case.
I prefer the real sugar.
I don't think
Glass
it's
bottles.
It messes with my stomach because I didn't go
right.
It messes
Corn
with my
syrup's
stomach.
so
See,
bad for you.
I grew up
I know.
on regular
Oh,
soda, regular sugar.
Yeah.
It don't taste right to me now.
Don't forget your.
Oh,
thing,
my
yeah.
$200, almost $300 sitting
I was
there.
gonna say you guys got some. I saw that. I was like,
Yeah, almost 300. This was 170. This was like
I gotta get
120.
something like that.
It's pretty awesome. This one, see, it's
Is
got.
it gyroscopic? Does it
DGI?
hold it still?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
This.
So once you put it in there.
Yeah, I put that on there and I turn it on and it'll balance it perfectly and I turn it into landscape mode and it keeps it. No matter what I do, it keeps it perfectly
get one of
level.
those.
I like that. I can just set it down.
Yep.
Don't have to
You
carry
need
it.
to get one of those ones that tracks you. You put the little thing
This
in your
one
pocket.
will with the DJI Memo app.
Okay.
If I download the Memo app on the phone and connect the gimbal to the phone, I can do the auto track where it'll follow a face no matter what.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
I can just stand here and it'll follow someone's face no matter where they go. I don't even use it.
Right.
It's too slow for me.
We're not in one place long enough to make it worth
Not really.
using.
Now, do you guys go like one city a day? Like, is that like the goal?
No.
Sometimes we hit 4 or 5,
Or 7 or
or
8.
7 or 8. Depends on how much time we got and how
Yeah.
close the
I would
towns
love
are.
How early I can get him out of bed,
Yeah.
has
I'd
a
love to
big.
tell you some places to go, but I don't know if it'll be fair.
They've
don't know that'd be
gone
fair.
up and down and down.
I'll
river.
pause the video.
Yeah, we've been all up and down river. We've made change in River Rouge. Their cops were fucking
That
pumped
was
until we
nuts.
got a hold of them.
I told the sergeant to shut up because he was being a jerk, and his eyes went like, "You told me to shut up." I'm like, and he's like, "Yeah, he told you to shut up." I'm like, "Yeah, I did." His head was about to explode.
Feel free. Don't threaten me or my family. And I'll be all right.
Right.
Well, he was trying to insinuate we was being disorderly just by standing on the damn sidewalk recording. What is wrong with you, man?
And they were trying to say we can't look in the windows of a squad car.
Oh yeah.
See, I saw you doing that, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know that off the top of my head, so I'm not
Plainview doctrine.
Plainview doctrine,
And
man.
that's what I would assume.
Yeah, that's what I worry. If it's good enough for you guys,
Anything
it's
we
good
can
enough
see
for-
from public,
Actually,
we can
did you see
record.
the video?
Now, if
Well,
you
that's
guys
why we
leave a
have to-
lean screen up, then
There
that's
was
a
video
misdemeanor on
It's a
you.
violation.
somewhere that just
Yep.
I know why. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, but see, a lot of cops will try to twist
that
it
Texas?
and say it's a
Was it?
misdemeanor on us if
you
we
hear that?
record
Fort
that
Worth, you know how those
Did you hear
are.
that?
because they don't fully
We don't
understand
get
it.
that a lot,
Right.
Yeah, in Fort Worth, I think he just said they're passing a law that says you can't look in someone's car.
though. What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a violation
Says you
of the
can't
First
look in someone's
Amendment.
Car, it's to prevent auto thefts.
I could see that. See, I could see it being. They adjust it to say
If it's on private
police have
property.
the right, if a vehicle is being leered into, to stop and talk to you. To
Right,
be like,
if I-
hey,
if I'm-
what are you
if-
doing? I'm just looking in the car. Why are you looking in the car? And if you don't have a good reason, just like you guys. If I walked out and you guys weren't here, and I was like, why are they videotaping? And I stopped, talked to you for a second. All right, bye. Like,
Right,
it's not my
right.
problem.
So that's where the change happens.
Yep.
That's where a good
Well,
cop,
well
bad
most,
cop.
if you would just,
Good cop
if
goes,
you've
"Okay,
seen
cool."
us, here's how that would go. If you've seen us walking up and down the sidewalk, and you just decided to stop and talk to us, more than likely we'd just walk away from you.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even talk to you because we're not required to.
No, well, I tell it. So I gave a class.
But if you're nice, we
Well,
we
then
give
there's
you,
the Dearborn Heights cop.
I won't talk about that.
We were in the Dearborn Heights City Hall, and we're walking down the hallway, and he's coming at us, wanting to talk to us, and I go to walk by him, and he grabs me.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
grab-
that was
grab-
recent.
I
Grab
turned
him by
around,
the
I'm like,
shoulder.
don't fucking touch me.
grabbed him by the shoulder and tried to.
You were
get
in City
him
Hall?
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other two that were with him were like, dude. that was a
Yeah,
bad
there was
idea.
a sergeant. Well, there was a sergeant and another officer, and they're like,
And he kept trying to blow it off.
yeah, like it was no.
He kept
big
trying to
deal.
say,
I told him,
well, I can
"That's a
do
big deal."
that.
Living
And
the
it's
dream,
like-
man.
Yeah, I'm
When
like, yeah,
when,
that's a
when
big
can
deal.
you lawfully touch someone? And he refused to answer the question. He kept beating around the
When
bush.
can I lawfully touch somebody?
Right.
Yeah, when can you?
I can lawfully touch somebody when I need to physically detain them,
There's one.
place them under arrest, or I have to defend myself.
Right.
Those are about the only
Right.
times
But there's circumstances.
Exactly.
That there have to be circumstances.
Or like
in
if you're
order for
saving
you to
somebody's
legally
life,
detain
you know.
someone,
Or,
right?
or and my other thing too, and I had a guy get super mad at me. He was going to walk out of his house after we got called for a domestic situation. He goes, "Well, God, I put my hand up and I touched his chest. I was like, hey, you're not leaving right now." And I was like, oh, I'm detaining him.
Yeah, you were detaining him.
But like, he got, don't touch me. I was like, relax
you're
for a
there
second.
for a
First off,
lawful
relax.
reason.
Like,
Yeah.
this isn't that big of a deal.
Right.
You need to calm down.
Right.
And so you'll get that. I mean, you get a lot.
But you're there for a lawful reason. There's
Exactly.
a domestic violence
Well, and
call
that's
there.
why I taught a class at the high school here, and we were talking about the First, Second, Third, Fourth Amendment, and a little bit of the Fifth and Sixth, but that tough for them to kind of deviate those. So I just talked about those ones. And
Right.
one of them was like, well, when a police officer talks to me, do I have to talk to him? I was like, well, are you walking on the street? Sure. Riding your bike? Yeah. And he just pulls up and says hi? Yeah. I was like, you can tell me that
Yep.
if you want to. I was like, I recommend not, because it's just easier to either not say anything or just wave and go, hey, and just
Right.
keep going. Because I think that's common courtesy. I think
Right.
you don't want to grow up being the guy that's like, every cop in the city's like, that's the guy that's going to tell you to F off when you talk to him. But at the same time, I was like, you're right. Just,
We were those guys for a while.
well, I get it.
Every officer we came into contact with, we just, you know, it just seemed like their attitudes were off, and we were like, you know what, we don't want to talk, we don't want to interact, we don't want to engage, and we're going to try and poke you and see if we can get you to come off your square,
Yeah.
or if you're going to remain professional throughout the whole interaction, like Morbido. you hear about him? Morbido in Utica? The one that smacked a guy's phone out of his hand and arrested him when he went to make a complaint on him
No.
in Utica?
No.
It made the
I
news.
bet you it's on the news. I was
It
gonna say, I
made the
bet you it's on the
news.
news.
It made the news. It made Detroit news.
And
yeah.
he retired early because
he
of
was
that.
allowed to retire early.
Wow.
It was on 4 cameras he assaulted me, but the prosecutor said I can't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt.
Like I tell a lot of newer guys, I say, listen, I love my job, I love what I do. I said, but don't forget why you're doing what you're doing. I said, there's a big difference between enforcing laws and keeping people safe and maintaining.
All right, what's your number?
734. Oh, there's a picture of me and a goofy ass.
That's fine.
That's the presentation I just got back from.
Oh, nice.
I look like an idiot.
Looks like some Will Smith kind of dress up. The Fresh Prince of Monroe.
Fresh Prince of Money Row.
I just muted it. I didn't want
No, you're
Right.
fine.
your phone number.
There it is.
Well, this is my work number, so it's written on
I
that
still
card.
don't want it blown up.
There it is.
Please,
Yeah, I'll mute that
I was
out of
gonna
my
say,
video.
Don't give that out because I get way too many phone calls already.
Right.
Got it. Let me just make sure it opens, and
All right.
I think as long as everybody else is all set. Like I said,
If you start getting some weird pictures, you know, from a 810 number, it wasn't me. I go out to the farm and take some really weird pictures.
oh, you went inside. Did you? I didn't see that you went inside.
No, I didn't. He did when he took my phone.
Oh, that's him
That's
taking.
him
okay.
taking my phone.
Did not realize that part.
Yeah, that was him. He came out, stole my phone, and went back in.
Gotcha. I got it. I'm gonna make sure I save it, and you guys.
You should be able to download it to your phone.
Yep.
Yep, I'm gonna take it in the office. I'll download it on the USB drive so we can
okay.
put it in evidence.
Cool.
Then that
Awesome.
way it's not.
Awesome.
I don't get in trouble for not having done my job.
Right,
So,
absolutely.
like I said, you guys got my card. You guys need anything, you know me. So, you guys need anything.
And as soon as that uploads to Google Drive, I'll send you another
Yeah,
link.
can you do
in
that
case
just
you need it.
so I have that?
Yeah.
And then, like I said, if more people are giving you a hard time, show them the card. Try to do that and be like, we already talked to police.
Yeah.
We already talked to them. We already had a conversation with them. So,
Right.
We haven't tried that yet.
Yeah.
and that
Well, we
way-
did tell the ladies down there that we already talked to the police.
We did, yeah.
Oh,
we
was that
told
the
them.
hair salon?
Was it the hair salon, travel agency?
No, it was the bank.
Oh,
the
hair
bank,
The
yeah.
salon.
bank right down
So,
there.
The
Yeah,
lady at
Monroe.
the hair salon, she used to cut my hair, and she called me and she was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "They're not doing anything wrong." Technically, I was like, "If they're disrupting your business, I will come and ask them to move." Other than that, they're not disrupting your business. They're not going to do that. That's not how they are.
No, we don't do that. We don't disrupt nobody's business. We don't.
No,
really-
I mean,
we try
usually
not
we'll
to-
sit there and wave. And if they wave back, we're gone.
Yeah.
If they don't, we'll be like,
We'll hang out a minute.
hang out
See
for
how
a second, and then
then
we'll
you have-
leave.
So if you guys need anything, just holler. All right.
Alrighty.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks
Again,
so
I'm
much,
Officer
man.
Tyson. You need anything? My first name's on there. I'm not going to say it from the camera.
Right, right.
Because Lord only knows what you can find in me.
Yeah.
If you guys need anything, just holler. All right.
Cool, man.
All right, sounds
Appreciate you,
good.
brother.
Have a good one, man.
Over to Squeaky.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
of course. Have a good one. Cool.
Please knock on the door to be let in.